I'm Megan Edwards with MiningIR, and we are here on day 2 of the mining investment event in Quebec City. And I'm joined by Paul Mastantuono, CEO of ESGold Corp, which trades on the CSE under the symbol ESAU, on the OTCQB under ESAUF, and on the Frankfurt Exchange under Z7D. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Tell me a bit about your background and how you got into the mining industry.
I started background in investor relations, and long story short, one of the things that upset me a lot was a formula that I called rinse and repeat. So drilling, raising money, drilling, hit miss, and basically creating literally no value for shareholders.
Mm-hmm.
And I got out of that and said, you know, we're going to create something valuable for shareholders. And basically in 2010, good friend of mine, I asked them, you know, get us a property that we can fast track into production and create some real long-term value for shareholders. And in 2010, we started with the Montauban Project in Quebec. And 15 years later, we're still with a big base of shareholders that started with us in 2010, and we're on the cusp of finally getting it into production.
Perfect. So can you provide us an overview of ESGold Corp and your role there?
ESGold Corp was formed through, the name changed through Sakova in 2021. We did a sale of our Montauban asset to Sakova Metals. After I didn't have an active role there. It was in the hands of Sakova management, and we weren't happy with how they were moving the asset forward. And basically, original management from the Montauban Project stepped in and said, okay, well, we got to get this back on track and focus on getting it into production. And so 2022, our team came back in the picture. Myself, there was Jean-Yves Terrien that was there, and we worked on getting a preliminary economic assessment. It took 2 years, and we finalized that preliminary economic assessment and did a name change to reflect more our model, which is environmental, social friendly, and get it back on track to focus on getting it into production.
So ESGold's flagship asset is the Montauban Gold-Silver Project in Quebec. Can you share some insights into the project and its significance?
Primarily, it's not a big project, but for us, it is a big project. It's the environmental remediation side is a very big social aspect of the project, and basically, that area there is a disaster. There's over 1 million metric tons of toxic mining residues that have been left behind. And we're going to start by going in there, remediating, neutralizing and remediating the property. And in the process of neutralizing and remediating it, we're going to be able to generate current prices over $105 million in revenue. And then we'll be able to exploit that surface ore rock that's been left behind by historic 3-4 different historical companies that have mined on that property. A lot of people don't know it, but it's a massive VMS system. We're going to have some amazing news coming, I think, in the next week. We did an ambient noise tomography exploration work, which is going to identify the system at 800 meters, something that is never been done before. So we're going to get a pretty good idea of the potential scale of that rock on top of being able to treat those residues.
In April, ESGold closed $3.45 million Canadian financing to advance Montauban toward near-term gold and silver production. How will these funds be utilized in the project's development?
So right now, since April 28th, our team is there, contractors, mineralogists, and we're maybe about a month away. We finalized cleanup, building, making modifications to final prep for our equipment to come in. And we're going to be probably about $2 million cash flow, which is going to go 100% to purchasing of balance of equipment, delivery and installation of that mining equipment for that initial pilot plant to get us to start processing the residues.
Your recent news release announced the launch of final spiral concentration tests at Montauban. Can you elaborate on these tests and their importance to the project's progress?
Yeah, so it's not a big test, but it's an important one.
Yeah.
We have a tailings pile that's very different from the other piles. So we have maybe 4 piles that are very homogeneous, but we have this very unique pile that's a pre-concentrated tailings. And before we're able to process it in our circuit design, we need to create a concentrate because of high levels of sulfurs and acidity levels. So Edmond Saint-Jean, who's our mining mineralogist, design, mill, and engineer, he will probably be completed these concentration spiral tests in the next 10 days. And that'll give us the information we need for those couple of final pieces of equipment for that concentrate. And that concentrate is on 27,000 metric tons. It's important because it's going to generate anywhere between $6 to $8 million, like right off the bat.
What should investors be watching for in the next 6 to 12 months?
There's a lot of stuff coming. There's
too much to talk about today.
Our goal is having Montauban up and running, and we're aggressively pursuing some other projects that are exactly in line with our core model, which is neutralization of residues, cleaning up, and then going into the rock. So we're currently in discussions for other acquisitions.
And what sets ESGold Corp apart from others in the exploration and development space?
We could have done what everybody else did, which is drill. We know our targets, and we did not do that. And what's going to set us apart is being able to begin production, generate cash flow, and create value for shareholders. I mean, yes, it's good to drill. We will drill on Montauban, but we're going to do it with our own money, and we won't have to go back to the market and raise money and dilute the shareholders. And I think that's a model that that's not being used. A lot of people are just raising money and drilling, going for that big elephant project, but that's not our model. And our focus is smaller district projects and be able to replicate the projects at a satellite, using a satellite type of system.
And if anybody watching wants to get in contact with you, wants to learn more, where should they go?
ESGold.com, or they can contact us at info@ESGold, and there's always somebody to be able to answer questions. 100%.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Megan. Thank you.